Simon Miller, editor-in-chief at VideogamerTV here. We're obviously at E3, as you can see. The Nintendo Direct was this morning where they announced a bunch of games, so we have come down to the show floor to play them all and give you some impressions. We just played Mario Kart 8. If you saw the conference, you know the new thing is you can go upside down. Nintendo. But it's actually really, really good. It's much more like the DS version. It's much more like the DS version. Obviously, the Wii version before was more for, dare I say, a casual market and that kind of stuff. This feels a lot like the 3DS one, but with different tracks. They've got Toadette in there, Waluigi in there. They've come back. And although the upside down thing is a little bit gimmicky, and there are certain sort of blue patches on the wall that you can drive around, it's kind of cool. And if you're like me and you're a bit of a Nintendo fanboy, you know it's the small changes to Mario Kart that make it really, really, really good. It's definitely the best console version for quite some time. I'm sat here in a Mario Kart car with thousands of people looking at me. Mario Kart 8. So we just played Super Mario 3D World on Nintendo Wii U. Now, I don't know if you saw the Nintendo Direct or you kind of been looking at the stuff online, but a lot of people, they kind of insinuated it was more of an extension of the 3DS ones, that we saw. I don't think that's true. I've just played it. It feels less like a full Mario title that we're used to, say, you know, Mario Galaxy or Mario 64. It doesn't feel like that it sells the Wii U system, but there is something there. It's a lot more tangible, it's a lot more full, it's a lot more of a proper Mario game than a lot of people are making out. There was a bizarre stage, as I'm sure you've seen, when you're on some kind of dinosaur going down some water. I didn't really know what was going on, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm not a massive fan of the co-op stuff. Obviously, it borrows a lot from Mario Brothers 2, where you can select your 4 characters, and obviously the one they did on the Wii too. But there is something there. I think it was, I enjoyed it. Maybe it's not the Mario game that sells the Wii U system, but at least it's something.
Bayonetta 2, obviously you all know it's exclusive to Wii U. I think the overwhelming thing for me is it doesn't really suit the control play very much. You do have all the touchscreen controls. I was kind of done with them quite fast. It doesn't help the experience whatsoever. And it just comes, you just come away from it thinking that if this game wasn't exclusive to Wii U, you wouldn't play it on the Wii U. I don't know, it's the first game I've played here today on the Nintendo console, which I'm like, I'm not the biggest Bayonetta fan, I'm not the biggest action game fan, I enjoy them, but it doesn't feel like the first one did. It doesn't feel as impressive as the first one did, and I think a few people that may buy a Wii U to get this may be disappointed. It's nice because it's adult, it's mature in the silly sense, it's very sexual, that kind of stuff, which is nice. It means the Wii U is varied, but at the same time, it's the first game so far which I'm a little bit hesitant about.
So, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you actually listening to this have played it, so you kind of know it's the same experience, but they've rezzed up all the graphics. Did Wind Waker need to be rezzed up? Arguably not. It looked pretty good before. But I mean, my biggest thing, and this may be, just me, maybe a personal opinion, is the Wii U gamepad, when you're used to using the GameCube gamepad in the past, or even like other controllers, feels a little bit weird. It feels a little bit alien. I mean, much like we said in the Bayonetta stuff, it doesn't necessarily translate to what you're used to, but Wind Waker's a really, really good game. The art style is really, really nice. They've updated the palette. It's not just like they've updone the sprites and stuff. Like, it's a lot more colourful, and forgive me for saying I'm a terrible human being, but it's a lot more vibrant. Should you go back and play the GameCube one? Maybe, maybe not. You tell me. There's a boat. Get in the boat. So if you're watching this, you may be a bit confused, but Nintendo wouldn't let us. They wouldn't let us film in the barrel. So instead, I am taking a picture of it with the banana. So Donkey Kong is actually quite a good. It's actually quite good, to be honest. It's actually quite a good game. You may think it's a bit soon after the 3DS one, but it's actually. Thank you very much. But it's actually. Okay, I will do. That lady just asked me if I want my picture, which I will get. But yeah, it's actually really quite a good game. So now we're back here. It's really, really good. You may think you don't want another one after the 3DS one's only just come out, but it's actually, even though it's more of the same, and it's just a very Moorish formula that works. And dynamic camera angles don't really mean anything. They're kind of filler. But I played a couple of them. It's still really hard. It's still going to blow your brain and give you a heart attack. But I wanted to play more, and I think that's kind of the ultimate, the ultimate praise for a game. I think Nintendo may be onto us. But yeah, Donkey Kong. So that was our impressions of Nintendo's first showcase after their Wii U Direct this morning. My favourite thing was Mario Kart. Maybe a bit silly considering all they've done is that you can go upside down and you have gravity wheels. What's a gravity wheel? But still, it's Mario Kart, it's the core gameplay. It never ends, it goes on forever. Obviously, keep it here, VideogamerTV.com. All week we're here and we'll have everything you need to know from E3. Are we good to go?